Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to look at Elon Musk, since he's letting the cat out of the bag, so to speak, with regards to Trump. As I predicted a few days ago that they would end their relationship in a very hurtful way with the Ten of Swords there, if you want to reference that video. I think it's titled something like The Bromance between Trump and Elon, excuse me. So he's a Cancer sun, and he's getting aspects now from Neptune and Saturn to his first house and 12th house. So there might be something else going on with him, that perhaps not just the drug addiction stuff came out in the other reading, but maybe wanting to set things right. I have a feeling that he's going through some kind of evolution change. And maybe he will revert to being uh, more helpful to society. Let me ask on that. Elon Musk change his ways? We're shifting consciousness. We get some cards here. Past, present, maybe the future. So what's to come out too? So in the past, he was a merchant looking out to the land to see his projects bear fruition. This is a card of the Three of Wands. This is a card of finding merchants, other partners, looking to create something. It's a number 3 of creation. Right now, he's very, very burdened. Can't handle it. Probably that's why he's doing so much ketamine, supposedly or allegedly. Here comes justice. Justice for whom? For Elon, for the people around him, or will he issue out the justice, since he's the billionaire that has paid off Congress to support him and Trump? But then now that's changing. And how is it changing? Here's a death card. So it doesn't mean physical death. And I think in this context, it means that there is definitely change, evolution going on with Elon Musk. Perhaps he'll have that change of consciousness, which is what I really want to find out about. And here's the Empress following the Death card. Three major arcana cards here. Elon Musk. I think this talks about the expansion of energies, things growing, forces growing. Not sure. He may be the kind of person that's sort of blessed with good luck, no matter how much he does, much harm he does, or maybe there's something here between his planets, Jupiter and the Moon, that will give some kind of shift for him, like an ability to transform himself, I think. I think I want to ask that because of this death card, and maybe he fears justice, given that Trump admitted he fixed the election for him and he didn't get something from Congress, this big, beautiful bill. That does seem to be apparent now. He wants to form. Yeah, I wanted to ask, does he want to form a new party? He has the funds to support other politicians, since that's how they get up there in the Congress. They get their funds cut. Let's see about that. Will he, Elon Musk, fund a new political party in the United States? Will he be able to? Just I'm going to do 3 cards for now. Oh, he definitely has the money to fund and support. Let's see what else this means. He's going to try to do something. Either get away with something, do something. This is usually the spy in the camp, but it does mean on another level projects that may or may not get off the ground, or he's about to take on another project. He's got so many projects with SpaceX and Twitter and what else he does. The money stuff with the Doge stuff with Peter Thiel. There's going to be a judgment. Things come out. Some kind of judgment. So maybe this is also that he will reveal things about Congress. Yep, and the GOP, and the money, and the funding, and the lobbyists. I think that's where things are going, because he's serious about destroying things the way he does with everything he creates. Haha. Yep. This also means like new people that he's involved with, or other people that he's involved with, and some kind of celebration here. This card also means guidance on another level. But certainly parties, celebrations, coupled with these other cards. Let's see if he is going to do anything about Congress. Do anything about Congress. Well, the Wheel of Fortune turns. People's fates are going to change. Hopefully for the better, because we've got something celebrated. The Judgment card. 2 major arcanas here. And the Wheel of Fortune. Real change in destiny coming around for Elon Musk. Still, he's the billionaire. Maybe he will just work on his companies, being Tesla, Starlink, SpaceX, Twitter. Well, this popped out again. So we'll see if he and Trump will come to any kind of friendliness. To the other reading, I don't think so, but you never know with Trump. Speaks out of both sides of his mouth. Elon would be very emotional and sensitive about it, being a Cancer sun. And I was looking to see where his his Mars is in Aquarius, so he can be detached about things. When going forward with actions. Just looking at his chart here. Mercury is with the Sun. It's the leading planet in first house. So he is sensitive, emotional, intuitive, somewhat psychic himself. It's going to change, some kind of hope about him changing. Nope, him and Trump are not likely. Things have been completed. Him and Trump coming to any kind of friendliness moving forward. I get the feeling that they're both just gonna still be the billionaires now that I guess Trump is a billionaire again. Maybe not as much as Elon. Well, this could represent another male coming in here, another man with money. I don't know what Peter Thiel's star sign is, whether he's in. And here's Elon, because he's a king of. It's a Cancer card, King of Cups. So there'll be other revelations this week. Is probably what I should be asking. No, they're very sorry that they parted this way, fighting. I don't know who this other influence is here, but maybe it is that Peter Thiel or some Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus man. That's what the King of Pentacles is. It's definitely a billionaire industrialist. So I didn't really feel like the cards were talking about Elon doing anything to Congress one way or the other. Will he continue to fund Congress because he's funded one of those politicians? It's like he was giving what $1 million away for people to vote. He really wanted to do his thing with Doge, apparently find everybody's information, social security numbers, give it to Thiel. Maybe that's the relationship I really need to look at. Peter Thiel and Musk. Peter Thiel and Musk. Let's see what comes up. Peter Thiel and Musk. Moving forward with power, authority, ambitions, chariot. However, have followed by the tower. So maybe there's something happening here where the movement is going to be stopped or revealed. Yep, stopped, revealed. This is victory is not theirs, not defeat, failure. Again, death by 1,000 swords. And then the strength card. Wow. Controls, passion, controls, ambitions. Ambitions being controlled by the present chaos. I guess for both of them, because now everybody knows about this. What's it called? Palatrick, this worldwide database of like a 1984. The movie 1984, the book by oh. Sorry, I had to space out moment there. Yeah, it has to do with money, things being sold. Things being sold. So, control of everybody's data. Something we need to be worried about. Watch your backs. Watch your information. So, I don't know, it doesn't show that Elon is going to emerge as a savior here. But it's a lot of stuff to do with money management, balancing, difficulty, but it has to do with money. Okay, I'm not really getting indicator. Does Congress change? Because now the GOP are starting to sing a different tune. One of those representatives. Oh, I didn't know that was in the bill. Like, what's her name? Major Green. I wouldn't have voted for it. They don't read stuff. They don't read. Oh my God. Okay, so The Farmhouse was another book by George Orwell that talks about all this nepotism and what is it, people being hired to their level of ignorance. But we're going to get through this. Difficulties, sailing through difficulties. I want to know about Congress. Will it survive? Elon's vindictiveness. It's coming. New information is coming. I wonder what they're going to do to protect themselves, Congress, from Elon. I don't think he's just stopping with Trump. He wants to form a new party. Something's up. The Eight of Cups, searching for something. A new search. Elon. Still going to try to get away with something or create something that's fishy or underhanded. So, not really giving me information about Congress. They're too big of a no. Congress is no good. They're all controlled by dark forces. The devil, whoever that is, pulling the strings. People chained to money and their ambition, power. That's what this devil card represents for Congress. So they're trying to get away with something. They might need to head for the mountains and find some kind of insight. Some of them may leave Congress. Maybe Elon will be effective in ferreting out the corruption in Congress. Maybe that's what this is saying. I think this is what this is actually saying. Somebody's going to rise up in leadership. A Leo, a Sag. Leo, Sag. Let's see the fire sign. God, I'm blanking out today. Aries, that's right. Aries. Who's the Aries? Politician. I don't know if it's Gavin Newsom. I didn't hear Spirit. Spirit told me he would be president someday, so we'll see. But I also heard Biden would be president someday back in the 1990s. Something new will be offered. I'm going to say that there may be a new party that is headed by someone who is a better leader. King of Wands can be an honest leader, family man. Someone else is going to emerge out of this chaos and this corruption that we're seeing. And Americans need to see the corruption, need to look a little better at who they vote for and how the voting is being done, so we don't end up being a fascist country. Right? Where is America going? I'll leave it there with this last three cards. United States politics, where is it going? Can I know? People being left out in the cold. Oh, the poverty. I just saw like lines and lines down on 6th Street here in Conwood, where I live, of people waiting to get into the food bank. And they just look like all middle class type people, some seniors, some young people, some families, but they're all going for the free food. At the church down the street here, I'm like, okay, the line was long for about an hour because I was up and down that street going to the rec center, and there it was. How will America do? Well, there'll be some people are going to be left out in the cold. There'll be some poverty here. Five of Pentacles and Walmart just started raising their prices. They said they would, and they did. But there'll be a new offer, new hope, something new is going to come up. Makes me think about this Pope giving that lecture on the 14th. That's going to be great to watch because it's worldwide. Maybe he'll actually give humanity a good spiritual message. Doesn't matter who the pontiff is, as long as the message is for everyone's benefit. America doesn't know where it's going, doesn't know what it wants. Seven of Cups. Illusions, delusions. The values need to be sorted out. America, where's it going? There'll be some kind of eventual stability. I know the idea of work perfected comes up here with this card because it does represent the Four of Wands, work that is perfected, not just the White House. It does represent the White House and these political readings. Who was I talking about? The Pope, and there he is. So maybe some kind of message will help. I'm gonna read it at that. It's not just the government, but it could involve the government. The number 5 is a number of change. It is a number of humanity according to numerology. 5 fingers, for instance, in our hand means movement changes. So I think I'll leave it there, but we're going to get through this negative programming of poverty that's going on with the Trump administration and everybody else involved, Democrat or Republican. So that's it for today, I think. We'll see what happens over the weekend, but I expect Elon's going to come out with more information. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions you'd like for me to ask. Put it in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.